right. Here we are.
Yeah.
Continue. Oh yeah, we have to
Oh
do
yeah, we
this
have to go back. Yeah. Yeah, man, this has been haunting me. This, I was like, I just wanted to. I love the vibe so much.
Hello. There you are, Josephine. I won't let the foxes eat you.
I feel like it's gonna start getting good because we're gonna bring the doll back to the girl. The little girl said she's gonna show us where Hobbs Barrow is.
Josephine.
Yeah, we've seen the prince. The what's it? The cut scene from her showing her.
Yeah.
Yes, Daddy.
Do you believe in fairies?
Of course.
That's
Oh
so
yeah.
cool.
Mushrooms over
The
there.
dad being
Yes.
stick in the
gateway to
mud.
their kingdom. That's where Josephine and
Just so good how they've done these really simple things in the background for the flowers, but they're so good in context.
We're old enough now to hear
You can sort of tell which plant it
those
is.
fairies or
You know what I mean? They're like red hot pokers in the background, and then you've got these purple sort of.
I like the statue. The statue's good.
Just want to make sure.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Between fantasy and
The
reality.
privet is exquisite.
A doll, and fairies do not
It sure
exist.
is.
And this shadow tree
is the great
so-
antidote to the poison of enthusiasm and superstition.
cool concept.
Always remember that. If you hear anything about fairies or the like again,
What a simple idea, you know, this shadow tree thing. But
Mhm.
how cool it is.
what is it?
Yeah.
Because we're just like naturally created to look at shit like that in nature, aren't we? We're looking at the patterns in the leaves and stuff.
Did Wally bury the doll, I wonder?
Oh, it wasn't long then you had to go through.
No. I was looking at one site, the AI thing that this one did videos and stuff. It's like thousands
This
of dollars a
James
year.
Ragdoll.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, holy
Does it
moly.
give you an example of what the videos are like?
Hello. How's your name?
Yeah, it does give you examples.
What they like?
They're pretty damn good.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, the one that I use has motion, but it never does anything worthwhile. I try it sometimes, but
Perhaps
The
these
one that
wriggling
you
worms.
showed me where you can change
Wally was so
Yeah.
vivid.
the picture. I want to do that. I can't remember what it was I was going to use it for. But
yeah, because when I do like my music
How
stuff, I would
strange.
like to have
There's a
animated
hairpin
pictures
pierced through
instead,
the arm.
but it's like
Smoking
so hit and
candy.
miss.
I'll keep it.
And the one that I use won't even
At
let
least
you
I shall not
prompt
return
it.
from Bewley empty-handed.
But every
If you wanna
time I
do
go,
a
every time I
simple,
go to,
repetitive animation, then you know we could have a go at doing it yourself. Like
yeah,
it is. They're pretty
Yeah.
easy to do.
it is a lot of work.
I don't wish to wander aimlessly.
Not really with AI. You can just generate it. They're not as
I
good. They're not as
guess.
like smooth. They're a bit janky and stuff. But yeah, like
I haven't
I
got
did that
that
one.
advanced. To
I
where
did one where it was, you know, it was for that Sam Vaknin Smash Your Doors In song, I think it was. But I just moved the heads up and down, and that was the only time I ever tried doing it. But you just get them to generate the thing without. I didn't do that. I cut it out of the background, so it was a pain in the ass. But what I realised is you just generate the background, then you generate the thing in front, and then you just animate the thing in front. You generate the thing in front with a green screen, and you just generate your background separately, like, you know what I mean?
Well, you know, I seen one today where you could do like pixel art like this, and like you could tell it was done like if we were gonna do like a point and click game, we could use those things.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, like the backgrounds would be easy enough. It would just be like making the characters and then animating the characters.
Yeah. Well, that's
You know
what
what I
I had to do when I did that animation. You know, when I did it was like the chiptune version of the Sam Vaknin song. Well, the reason I did that was for if we ever did one of those, that's kind of like the animation that I do for the club that they'd be playing it.
Because how many frames do you really need for the walking? Like maybe
No, exactly.
4 or
Yeah,
5,
exactly.
maybe. Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it
And
like
you could ask it to generate a person in the different positions. It might do what you ask it to do. This is what I did with the Teletubbies, or it'd just give you
Well, if you can get the first picture, the initial picture, like if it would give you just this, and then you could like
Use that as a prompt.
use that and do it yourself. You know what I mean? Because
Huh.
like pixel art is pretty simple, right? You just kind of
It'd be cool
copy
to
it.
do it all with AI though, because that'd be a thing, wouldn't it? It'd be like we made it all with
I
AI.
mean, it would be definitely easier.
In some ways, maybe, but in some ways, it's easy just to jimmy it together and then edit the thing that you've got, which it'd be easy to do. But it'd be better if we could work out a way of getting the AI to do it.
The Devil's Toe. I can't quite see the resemblance myself. The Devil's Toe.
Huh, it looks like we can walk to this guy's house.
Maybe there's some more clues around the area. Who knows?
Let's try knocking again. But we should just take the doll to the girl and see what
We should.
that'll lead us. 'Cause I don't think.
So I was kind of right then when I said the little house will be on the way
Mr.
to
Shoulder continues to prove
Mr.
himself.
Leonard Shoulder's house.
Yeah, I still like I don't know, like the little girl, yeah, she's supposed to show us where House Barrow is, but I don't know if we're going there. Yeah, we need the equipment. We have to find out what happened to Kenneth.
Yeah, you need to get your equipment. But when you take the doll back, I reckon that's when that's going to all kick in, and then that'll be the
Yeah.
next. They'll be getting the equipment back
Probably.
and Mr. Price and all that. Because you can't have two missing people that you're never going to see. Surely Mr. Price isn't going to go missing. You're never going to see him either. Mr. Price, the postmaster.
Oh, right. Also, yeah. The little girl, yeah, she's over here. Yeah, you go into the woods.
The dog stopped barking.
Oh, no.
I wonder what that means. I bet there was some sort of achievement to get from that dog, I bet that's what that was.
Maybe.
The dog stopped barking now.
Oh, no. You just keep going. Watch her not be there now.
I know.
Oh, there she is.
Just waiting, yay.
I present to you Myrtle.
Myrtle! I missed you so much.
Now, I believe we had a deal.
Hide and seek.
Yeah, and the thing because I was watching some tutorials about doing it, and like the thing about it is like
It's in moments like these
it's all
I
just
thank myself for
programming
not having
things to
children.
change. Once something happens, other things change, so you have to like program it all to,
Yeah, it's like this tree.
you know what I
isn't
mean?
it?
Yeah, so you might like miss something, and then it's very tedious, and there is some coding involved, but like most people say that it's easy to get help with that stuff. Like there's a lot of forums and
Listen, my kid will teach us how to do that shit, mate. I swear to God, he showed me today. He's making a perfect replica of Mario. He's learned how to make him run and jump.
Oh wow!
From scratch, and all the sprites he's made himself, and then
Oh, cool.
and like copies of Mario, and then he's learned how to make him jump over the Goomba, and if he touches the Goomba, he'll die. He's done all
Oh wow!
that. I know, but he's still now. His next thing that he's working on is working out how to change the difference between him touching the Goomba and jumping on top of the Goomba and making the Goomba
right.
squish.
And then, yeah.
But he's done that in a day, and he's 8.
Wow.
So, like, I was like, right then, mate. I was like, tomorrow night, you're gonna help me make my sound bar.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, that's cool. I had some ideas for sounds, but I'll just put placeholder to coin a phrase. I'll put placeholder sounds in, and then we'll make it tomorrow.
Damp rag dolls
Nice.
have been laid out to dry in the dreary sun.
So yeah, that stuff's. I think once you know how to do it, it was showing it, May, and it's easy. once you know how to do it.
Maybe I can touch this thing now.
Yes.
I can't pry the fossil from the rock with my bare hands.
Oh, trowel! Get the trowel! Get the trowel! Get the sharp rib.
The trowel is too blunt to chip away at the rock.
What's this?
What is that? A hat pin, is it?
Oh, this is a worm. A hairpin. Well, that's not going to work. But a hairpin can get the thing. Is that what
The
we
lock.
got for the girl just now? Yeah, for the lock.
Oh, is that what you got?
Ah!
Yes. Oh, she's
Oh.
there, look.
Oh, I have to follow her. Okay.
Hey!
Little Robin.
She went in the hole.
Oh my god, did she?
Jane?
Something creepy's going to happen.
Yeah, man. It's already creepy.
Jane, get out of there. Don't make me come in. Fine.
Literally going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Curses. The hole is too small for me to fit through.
Jeez.
Weird.
I was always happiest with a trowel in my hand.
Hadn't seemed like it up to now. Always had an excuse, hadn't you?
Sorry. 1 second. Here you go. Thank you.
Uncovering hidden worlds within the earth itself, clod by clod. That should do it.
Jeez.
Jane! Jane? Jane!
As if you're going after him, I'd just stand out there and be like, get out of there right now, or you'll have no computer for the rest of the day.
I can't see a damned thing in here. I need a light source.
I should go back to the apartment and get the candlestick.
Oh, is there a candlestick to be got?
Yeah. They didn't let me take it because it was the only light source.
Ah. While you're back there, have a look at the lock. Pick the lock with the hairpin.
Yeah. Yeah, just leave that girl in that hole for...
Yeah, as you do. Like you do. Standard.
Right. All right. Go in here.
Puzzle has melted. It's not much use anymore.
Oh, are you
Perhaps Mr.
kidding
Kemp
me?
will replace it this evening.
Okay, so you can't go back.
It's Mr. Stanley. He has the serious
Maybe you should have put the candle out.
to discuss at the moment.
Yeah, I never used the candle. It was just like that. Maybe in my, you know what? I unlock the door. I get a flashlight out of my crate. You know what I mean? She's
Maybe.
got the stuff, right? She does this, right? She's like,
Yeah, but they don't have flashlights in them days.
no, they don't have
Not a
like
lantern.
a lantern.
The door
Not
is
a
still
lantern.
locked.
She's got to have something. She's gonna have something. Hairpin.
Kenneth taught me this useful trick. A hairpin is much more than a hair accessory. A few
bad.
wiggles and this lock should spring right open.
Go on, Laura.
I've snapped the hairpin in the process, but I managed to
Sorry.
unlock the door.
Oh, nice. Hold on.
Let's open this envelope. There's a note inside.
All right. I beg for your forgiveness. A matter of grave urgency has arisen in London, and I cannot join you in Bewley. I've packed your usual equipment and pray you will find local assistance in my absence. I look forward to seeing you upon your return. Yours faithfully, Kenneth Murdoch.
How very frustrating. I wonder what happened. I'd better get to the alley before Mr. Long comes back. Moving a fully laden crate through the village square was no easy task. Somehow, no one was there to witness it. But I didn't give up, because I never give up, do I, Mother? I am as stubborn as my father, as you liked to remind me.
All right. What's in this box of goodies?
Wait. Where's my money? It's not in here. Kenneth, you absolute liability of a man. It looks like everything else is in here. Picks, specimen trays, shovels. Oh, my chisel, I'll take that.
There you go.
My lantern.
Aha!
Full of light. There mustn't be any oil inside.
Of course.
I'll leave the rest in the crate. Stanley assured me things would be safe here.
Oil for the lantern.
No money and no assistant. This is most inconvenient. Still, I've been in worse situations. I've got a tab at the inn for now. I'll worry about money later. I must find that Barrow and get on with the excavation.
Right. Let's get on with this.
That's commitment.
All right. Well, since maybe the blacksmith will have oil. I'll check that out.
Oh, yeah.
Blacksmith is toiling away.
I keep pressing that button.
Good day.
Yes?
I was wondering if you might be able to spare some lantern oil.
I don't have much to spare, lass. Paraffin is a... How much coin do you have?
Trade?
If you're in a bind, I can trade you a small amount.
A trade, you say?
For the fossil.
Right.
Spectacular fossil
Because
specimen.
he likes fossils.
Oh, I collect them. This one
Aha.
is called an...
Ammonite.
I'm impressed, lass.
I have to say
From
the
Jurassic
puzzles
period,
in this
I'd
game
venture.
are
Do you collect
really
them too,
easy
then?
so far.
Yes,
The
they
truth
are.
line
Yeah,
comparison
they're not as
wouldn't
convoluted
exist.
at all, are they? By a long
No.
shot.
No.
I do love a fossil. It's important to
But
remember.
the art is
they all
amazing.
end up in the
Yeah.
soil eventually.
Quite. Thanks for your time.
Aye.
But it's a journey, right? We're here
Yeah.
for the journey.
It's
And
it's
maybe
the vibe.
maybe we'll find a challenge.
Yeah, it's not about the puzzles in this one for me. It's been about the vibe of it completely.
Yeah,
vibe.
totally. Oh wait, no. First we gotta go get the fossil.
This is going to be bad news. The fossil, I think.
Yeah, because obviously they were like,
This is
don't
what's
touch it.
gonna. Yeah, this is what's going to set off the whole thing. I reckon.
All the bad stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, she does this, and that's why she goes into the
Fossilized.
trouble in the Barrow. I reckon.
Right.
This would look
Because the fairy's going to kick off.
Well, I'm assuming maybe the barrel is down that rabbit hole, right?
Maybe an entrance to it somehow. Yeah, but
There's gonna be something down there. Well, we're back to normal today. There's absolutely no
Splendid.
activity.
I've managed to extract it in one piece.
All right, let's go.
No activity. What do you mean? What we're talking about?
Like no chat, no people watching.
Oh right.
Just
Okay.
us.
All right. Yeah. I forget that there's even
Oh, wait.
meant to be a chat. To be honest.
All right.
The blacksmith is toiling.
I keep pressing that button
Good
first.
day.
Yes.
What can I trade you for some lantern oil?
Surprise me.
Thanks for your time.
Aye.
Where's the fossil?
Would you trade some of your paraffin for this fossilized ammonite, Mr. Crozier?
Now then, 'tis a beauty that. It looks familiar. I'll take it off your hands.
Wonderful.
Let me fetch some paraffin from inside.
You know, and it also because they kind of give you that foreshadowing, right? Like so blatantly. That she's a little girl,
There
and
you
then
are.
her dad's like, "There's no such thing as superstitions and
Thank you, Mr. Crozier.
Yeah.
creepy
Well, that's
stuff."
right.
Like, if anybody tells you that, it's a lie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Bad luck to touch it, and she's just been and chipped it off the thing. So yeah.
Right.
When she next goes back, that Crozier guy will have had a massive accident or something, and stuff like that.
All right. So now we have the oil, paraffin, whatever you want to call it. We put it in here.
My
Right.
lantern is fueled and
Aha.
So it's already lit, so I don't have to light it. So
right. Let's put this lantern to good use.
I need to oil the hinges on this door.
oh, the heartbeat. They have the heartbeat sound effect. You know something's gonna go down.
Oh wow.
Jane, come out at once.
I mean, I don't know why you would follow this kid into the hole. I'd just be like, all
No,
right,
that's
where are
very
your parents
unusual.
at?
Yeah, you'd go and get the parents. You'd just be like, very unusual.
What's that?
Badger?
Oh, a badger.
Cool.
Goodness me.
Where's the little girl?
What the hell?
What the fuck?
You finding all that?
Silly, what are you doing in that smelly old badger's hole?
You were in there.
You weren't.
Yes, you were.
Not true. I was hiding behind that tree over there. I got bored of waiting for you.
So where can I find Hob Barrow?
Go north from the church graveyard, up the hill. You'll see some muddy fields on the horizon. That's Mr. Bryden's farm. Hobbs Barrow is there. Don't tell any grown-ups I told you. And thanks for getting Myrtle back.
My pleasure. Thank you, Jane. You've been a great help.
That was weird.
Yeah, well, that was the fairies taking her down the hole, wasn't it? Because that's the thing, isn't it? Taking you into fairyland or whatever. That's the stories. That's how they go, isn't it? When you hear about these stories.
All right, so I guess we go to Hobbs Barrow. You told us where to go. It's north over there at the church.
Yeah. He's still alive. He's still alive and kicking. I mean, he's just dead. He just doesn't realise it yet.
Oh, Luke's awakening here.
Hey, up,
Back to
Luke.
the excavation. Yes.
Yeah, we're going to Hobbs Barrow. We're on our way.
As I trudged through the barren moors, with only the odd sheep for company, I reflected upon my visit to Bewley thus far. The enigmatic Mr. Shoulder and his puzzling disappearance. The townsfolk of Bewley, who had made it as difficult as they could for me to find Hobbs Barrow. The suspicion, the wariness in their eyes. Only now I know it was actually fear. In the end, it was the innocence of a child, young Jane, that condemned me to my fate.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I knew when she didn't get her money that you're like, oh, she ain't going nowhere. Because, like, she ain't going to ever settle that tab and she ain't going to need to either.
Is there anything else over here? A bucket.
This is not mine to take.
But it might come in handy, girl. Come on. Oh, look at this. A goat.
Cool.
Easy, girl.
Is she gonna do something?
I'm not fond of goats at the best of times, but this one seems particularly disagreeable.
All right.
What a
Disagreeable goat.
Let's try the door. Oh, somebody's answering.
Oh, bloody hell.
What do you want?
My name is Thomasina Bateman. Mr. Bryden, I presume.
Aye. What do you want, lass?
I understand Hobbs Barrow is located on your land.
Oh, well, yes. Why'd you ask?
I am an antiquarian, Mr. Bryden. I'm writing a volume on the Barrows of England.
Oh, I suppose you'll be wanting to dig about it.
If at all possible, Mr. Bryden. I was invited to Bewley by Mr. Leonard Shoulder, who told me such an excavation would be possible.
Leonard Shoulder?
When did this come
I
out?
haven't seen
I've
him
never
in
heard of
years.
it before.
The last
I don't
I
know
heard,
when
he
this
were
came
on
out.
death's
It's
door.
actually pretty
There's to be
new,
no more
to be
digging
honest.
there, lass. Not since it
I
went
mean,
so badly last
It's
time.
not new, but it's definitely the 2010s for sure.
Last
You know what?
time.
Might as well just check it out.
Just as he's about to dish the dirt on why Hobbs Barrow's a fucking secret.
I'm sorry, but people ask
All right.
questions,
I'm
and
only
then
joking.
I get, you know what I mean? I'm like, I want to know now.
No, it's fair enough. Ask Ziggy. Ask Ziggy.
22. This came out in 22. Wow.
Give me a minute to just put
It's only 2 years old.
dishwasher away. Last time.
Was there a previous excavation of Hobbs Barrow?
Aye. My brother dug it up. Must have been, 25 years ago.
Ooh.
Whatever he found inside, well, it drove him mad.
Oh?
I moved back here to look after him. Poor bastard hanged himself not long after.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bryden.
Bloody hell.
Is that
Time
Biden?
passes,
Joe
but
Biden?
It were an awful thing.
He looks like him.
Yeah.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Bryden.
I live here with my wife. I might be long in tooth, but I can still run this farm without too much help.
What did your brother find?
Samuel. Samuel were his name.
Sorry, what did Samuel find in the barrow?
I don't know. But something went wrong. Afterward, he could barely speak. You couldn't
Whoa.
get a word like.
That must have been hard.
Lost a hand in that excavation too, you know.
Goodness me, how?
I try hard not to speculate on what might happen.
Wow.
He'd disappear into that barrow, dragging timber in with him. You'd hear him hammering away for hours. I offered him help, but he'd have none of it. Soon enough, he blocked the entrance off. To look at it now, you'd never know the thing we dug up. The land has reclaimed it.
Huh.
Who else was involved in the excavation?
2 others, I believe. Outsiders, perhaps. I can't say for sure. I think they left town pretty swiftly afterwards. I lived in Bakewell at the time. I only moved back here to look after Samuel. I took over the farm when he passed away.
I see.
So there's 2 mentions of Bakewell there, isn't there?
Can you tell me about your farm?
It was fair to say.
That's where the surprise
In the
went.
family. The soil is fertile here. crops grow without too much trouble. All the other farmers round here raise livestock. Even Lord Panswick. We grow feed
Just
for
gonna
him.
get myself
Most
a drink.
fortunate, Mr. Bryden.
Sorry for the pots and pans.
You know what? If we do another one after this, I think I
Yeah.
do want to. I think I do want to do like a Sherlock Holmes one, like one
Yes.
of those more modern ones. I
Yeah.
think that would be really cool. I think because
I'm
there's
down for
one
some
there's one
Sherlock
called
Holmes.
Devil's Daughter. I think looks cool.
Yeah, man. I don't know the names of any of the actual Sherlock Holmes bloody stories that I can remember. My memory's shite.
Is your wife home?
She's out in fields, lass, pulling weeds. The curse of such fertile soil. 40 years we've been married. I couldn't do it without her, you see.
How splendid.
Aye, my wife.
Aww.
Are you married, lass?
No, no. I've had my fair share of proposals, Mr. Bryden, but that's not the life for me.
Marriage is an important institution. You'll find a man one day.
I manage rather well without one, Mr. Bryden. You haven't seen Mr. Shoulder for some time.
I hear about him now and then, but it must be a good few years since I set eyes on him.
He hasn't been here to visit Hobbs Barrow.
Not to my knowledge. I heard he's beset by don't leave
Oh,
his
hey.
home often.
How odd. I assumed he'd spoken to you about my visit.
Not at all.
What can you tell me of Lord Panswick?
He keeps us going. Lots of more crops to feed his animals.
What is he like?
Oh, I've hardly laid eyes on him. He sends his workers here to pick up the crops.
I see.
About the goat.
That's quite an intimidating goat you own.
No, I'm talking about the.
The old girl does a better job of protecting this farm than any hound would. Produces a lot of milk for us, so we forgive her temper.
You say Mr. Shoulder...
Doggo.
What exactly ails him?
I'm unsure. It's just what I've heard. I wouldn't want to speculate on matters that are not my business.
Mr. Bryden, may I please have your permission to excavate Hobbs Barrow?
No, not been listening, lass. Samuel found something in there that's best left to rot. No digging here, lass.
If that was someone saying that to me, I'd be like, fair dues, I'm off. I won't force it. What are you gonna
He's
get
fine.
from it? What are you gonna get out of it?
Oh yeah,
Where did you get that t-shirt?
I got it this Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah. Remember? I told you it was buy one get two free. So somebody's worried.
She went to the doctor today and she's got neuromigraines.
What's that? Oh, wait, because she was here. Okay. I think you should be fine.
Yeah, she's like, well, it's sticky.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm like, if he wasn't gonna get sick from you, I'm like, he's
Yeah.
she's stressing.
Uh-huh.
She's just
All good.
yeah. She got it from one of them.
Oh.
It's like, well, the parents should have said something.
Yeah.
It's her mom.
Oh, right. All right, Adrian. Yeah, man. You just kill it with the adventure games, bro. I love these games. Just kind of like you don't have to have reflexes.
You can stop for a smoke whenever you want.
Yeah. And
The story's great.
the story's great. And it's like I like solving puzzles and trying to figure shit out.
And there's just so much art and love in these sorts of games.
Wouldn't you
Lots
like
of
to find out more about
Yeah,
what
for
Samuel
sure.
found in there?
Perhaps. But Samuel boarded up that barrow for a reason.
There's no way. I'd be like, Samuel. I'd respect Samuel's choices, even though he is dead. I'd be like, that guy did that for a
Perhaps I
reason.
can at least see Hobbs Barrow.
I suppose you've come
I'd
along.
look at it. I would go and look at
All the
it.
way from London,
Yeah.
Mr. Bryden.
But I wouldn't be
Anything
digging it up. No.
Proof.
You wish to see proof of what, Mr. Bryden?
I can't let any Tom, Dick, or Harry wander around me fields. What
He's
proof have you got?
Stalling.
You wish to see proof?
I can't let any. What proof?
Proof.
Thanks for your time.
Ta-ra now.
Have you got the letter
Proof.
from Mr. Shoulder?
Right.
Here is proof that Mr. Shoulder invited me to Bewley in order to excavate Hobbs Barrow.
What the
Let
hell?
them making bold promises, I see. Don't make me regret this. But yes, you can have a look at it.
Thank you.
Any road. Once you've set your eyes on it, you
Any
won't
road.
do with it. The place gives one a queer feeling.
Oh boy. I don't want a queer feeling.
Find it.
Through that gate
Then
to
it
your left,
does.
just head straight across the top to the
Sorry
field
about that.
there. After 10 minutes or so, you'll see Barrow, set on a hill ahead.
Thank you again, Mr. Bryden. I really do appreciate it.
I wonder if that's got anything to do with the vicar being sick, but it probably doesn't, actually.
Maybe.
Well, the vicar being sick was probably just to test you and bring that dynamic into play of
Oh, here we go.
music.
I probably should have brought my umbrella.
AR.
Hmm. Do we know anyone with an R surname?
A.R. I haven't a
From
clue
the
what to be referring to.
maybe something from the graveyard.
The letters A.R.
All right, well, keep going.
Finally, here it is.
Oh.
Hobbs Barrow. Indeed, a barrow of a most unusual rectangular form.
It's quite small looking.
West Kennet Long Barrow. Yes, this shall make a fine entry for my book.
You wouldn't need to dig it though, even just to write a book though, would you? Just writing the story about the guy who did dig it up.
Right.
Getting a picture of the thing itself and just describing it would be enough, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
That smell.
Put a picture of the guy,
Sweet.
whether it was who dug it up in the book, you know what I mean?
Oh shit, another flashback. Lewis is here.
3,
How is it?
Hey up, Lewis.
2,
Fellow a-holes, yes.
1. You can open your
We're
eyes
just
now, Thomasina.
gushing over the art in this game, Lewis. It's beautiful.
Yes.
Come.
She's about to go in the barrow. Well, probably not actually. Probably
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you ready for your first excavation?
Yes, Daddy.
Capital. Make sure you remember everything I've taught you. I have a feeling you might find something special.
How exciting.
I'll be watching from the steps, my little bird. Good luck.
Thank you, Daddy.
Thomasina, a true archaeologist, uses the tools of her trade.
All right.
Is that really loud? Can you hear the dishwasher?
I can barely hear it.
Thomasina,
Okay, that's
we don't
good, that's
excavate with our bare hands.
Oh. Oops. I didn't know I had. Oh, there's a trowel there.
Now
I just
Hold
realised
on
when
a
I came
sec.
downstairs that I'd not done the pots from the night before. Last night. I can't see the chat, Lewis, if you're saying anything, by the way. Sadly. While I'm on here. Once I'm on here, that's it. I'm stuck on here. On my phone. But hopefully I'll see you to talk to at Buttocks. Is Buttocks doing a stream? Did I hear? Do I remember that right? We can have a chat about Stir. Although it depends on when he's doing it, because if it fits in with my sleeping.
All right, sorry about that.
Right.
Use trowel with dirt. Good man. People are having their own conversation. That's real sweet. You're doing gameplay videos with your daughter. Oh
Treasure's
yeah,
here.
yeah. I seen that. Luke doing that thing, doing his thing. There's nothing there. Use trowel.
Nothing here. Hello.
So
Oh,
you should go
there's
and say
nothing there.
hello to the statue.
Thomasina.
Whoops.
Treasure.
Yay! GG's!
The treasure. Look.
Well done, little bird. Your first successful excavation. That urn you're holding is very old and precious. Take good care of it, all right?
I will, Daddy. I promise.
We have fun with it, and I love getting to share the memories with her. You'll definitely have to do the same with yours, and both will love it.
That's so true, actually. Maybe I should with my kid as well. But
No, we're going to
crowns me.
we're gonna make your kid make a game for us.
Yeah, that's it. I saw his stuff today. It was like, fucking hell. I've just had to do one afternoon's worth of activity. Like,
I do have a
Sorry.
feeling there is something exceptional to be discovered here. I must gain Mr. Bryden's permission to excavate.
oh, you're gonna D. You're gonna D.
Of course.
Yeah, I reckon definitely. What's his name? Sherlock Holmes or Poirot, mate. Can I petition you for a Poirot game?
A what?
A Poirot game. Like
Show. Just send me what that is, and then I'll look at it.
that song that I did, the Poirot at a rave. Poirot at a rave. That's
I was
Poirot.
also thinking of doing a classic, like
Darkness falls
maybe
quickly
Monkey.
here.
I've always
Should
wanted
make
to do
my way
Monkey
back to
Island.
the inn.
Oh, Monkey Island.
I haven't played that. I haven't played it.
I got a few screens into that. I got maybe further than I thought. I think Evil might have tried to play it one time, and I was like, oh fucking hell, I got further than I thought in it, but I still didn't finish it.
Yeah.
Man. Samarast as well, or Samarost, or whatever it's called. That's a classic. I think we should definitely do Samarast. I'd be sad if we don't do Samarast.
There's so many. There's so many.
Yeah.
And like point and click and games and puzzle kind of games. It's ridiculous. From new, like there's still new ones. Like I'm sure the
Just
developer or
interactive
the
art, really, isn't it?
yeah.
Interactive pictures.
So where should we go off to? Oh wow!
So
Look
where
at
did you
that.
have your flashback? Oh, the
About
smell of the
digging.
barrow.
Yeah, and then she talked about she really wants to get permission to dig, but then when I went and clicked on the door, it was like, oh, I'm not gonna disturb him at this hour, so maybe we just
Yeah.
go wait till tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, the bar's lively today.
Oh, look at this. Must be evening. Must be Friday night.
Evening. Thanks again for the fossil, lass.
Oh God.
It's truly a beauty.
You're most welcome. How long have you been
Ever since I were a boy, the moors look a barren place, but there are plenty of fossils to be found in the rock formations. All manner of creatures to uncover.
such a playground for a young lad? What's your favourite piece in your collection?
The ammonite you gave me today. The most recent is always the best.
Indeed,
What about you, lass? Do you collect out?
I do. See, I'm writing a book on the Barrows of England. It shall be called Vestiges of the Antiquities in Rural England. I document all my findings.
What do you collect?
Pottery, tools and such.
Bones too, no doubt.
No, I leave those in place.
You've got a morbid heart, lass. Fussing about in old graves like that.
We're not dissimilar in that we both take an interest in the remains of the long gone.
I suppose you have a point there. How's your book coming along then?
Very well, thank you. Though I'm rather keen to begin my chapter on Hobbs Barrow. Thanks for your time.
Aye. Speak to you later.
Let's see what this guy's saying.
Good evening, Stanley.
Should we let him know
I found Hobbs Barrow.
we don't have any money?
Remember what I said, Miss Bateman?
Yeah, I suppose.
The stories connected to that.
Yes, stories you won't elaborate on, I might add. Don't worry about me, Stanley. I'm quite capable of warding off imagined fiends.
I have no doubt, but please leave that place be.
I've come this far, there's no turning back now.
That's precisely what worries me.
See, Luke's saying that the Monkey Island games are fun. I think
Yeah,
they
yeah.
look really fun.
Oh no, they are. They've got like jokes and like good
And
humor and stuff.
I do want to take a look at the King's Quest. I have they have like a remake that was made. It was on the Xbox One. That's what I have it for. And it's like the King's Quest remade or reimagined. I was thinking that might be interesting. Because I think it covers the whole series. Should I order a drink? I'll wait.
Bye.
See you soon.
I'll only do that if I absolutely have to.
Good evening, gentlemen.
What are you going to do about him?
If he thinks he can take her away from here, he's got another thing coming. I am gonna knock his bloody block off. In fact, I can think of a better punishment. Right, what do you want, lady? Piss off.
Man,
Charming.
You've got to find the thing that you didn't want taken away then.
Good
Yeah.
evening, sir. I'll leave you to it.
Is that the guy that's usually drunk at the bar? Well, there's Herbert.
I don't wish to wake him up.
Oh, is that the drunk guy?
You're still here?
Did Mr. Long convince you of the virtues of Bewley Station?
What the hell do you think? Now bugger off and leave me to me drink.
Oh,
Fair enough.
you don't like her either.
Seems even more wound up than usual.
Let's try
Those
talking to this
men
guy.
are rather brutish. I'd rather not engage with them anymore.
All right, fine. Let's order a drink. It's the only
Good
other
evening,
thing
Miss
to do.
Bateman.
Good evening. A mug of your finest ale, please.
Oh, brutish man.
There we are.
Yeah,
That's
Terrible.
two
How
pence.
terrible.
Thank you.
yeah.
Goodbye.
See you soon.
Okay.
Maybe I would have gone after Hobbs Barrow even though everyone told me not to. because I know what it's like when people are telling you, you don't even hear it properly. You just think, oh, they're just egging me on.
Allow me to begin my excavation.
Miss,
Oh, this guy
how
again.
are you?
Tired.
Can I buy you a drink?
He does owe you one.
Yeah. One won't hurt.
Yeah, he's quite ill with the drink, isn't he?
One
Screw
won't
it.
hurt.
Excellent. I feel bad about what happened last night. I'm sorry I can't remember it.
That's all right, Mr. Tillett. Alcohol can do all sorts of damage to one's memory.
What all that happened just one day ago?
Another drink tonight. I might remember what happened.
I'm not sure that's logical.
But worth trying?
I don't need any further convincing.
Like
Take your
that.
seat, Miss Bateman. I shall return with the goods.
All right.
To Leonard's shoulder.
Wherever he may be.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I'll use that one in the
I've been
future.
meaning to ask you something.
Yes?
Why did Leonard Shoulder ask you to dig up Hobbs Barrow?
Despite his disappearing act the previous evening, not to mention his questionable sobriety, I decided Mr. Tillett was to be my ally. I spoke again of Mr. Shoulder's letter, his proposed excavation, and my status as an antiquarian and barrow digger. He was fascinated and quite excited at the prospect of meeting the soon-to-be author of a real-life book.
You must find all manner of riches on your digs.
Barrow digging is not all success, Mr. Tillett. Often I'll come across the likeliest of sites steeped in promise. We set to work with shovel and pick and all the other barrow opening paraphernalia you can imagine. Every stone carefully taken down, every shovel full of earth put dutifully through the sieve, and we find nothing. Or we may find a miserable remnant of animal bone or a shard of pottery hardly to be recognized from the peat in which it decayed. Sometimes it's as if some Neolithic humorist prepared an elaborate practical joke for your special benefit.
Sounds much more exciting than spending your days sitting in England's most remote railway station.
Are you all right, Tillett?
I've had another argument with Agnes.
Your wife?
Oh, here we go. That's why he's bought him a drink.
Not tonight. Truth is, I've been drinking my life away since my mother passed.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry for your loss.
You're kind, Miss Bateman. Thank you. It's been a year since the old girl left us. She had a horrible end, wasting away day by day. Consumption got her. She was no but bones by the end. I can't get the image out of my mind. Everything to me.
I'm so sorry.
I apologize for going on, Miss Bateman. It's not appropriate.
Don't worry, Mr. Tillett. I appreciate your openness.
Used to love going for walks out in the moor, my mother and I, ever since I were a little one. She got a tear in her eye as she looked out upon it. She loved this land. I asked Mr. Crozier to build a bench, which we've erected at a favourite lookout spot on the moor. Margaret's Lookout, we called it. Aye.
That's a beautiful tribute.
Aye. If you take a seat there, do keep her in your thoughts, won't you?
Of course, Mr. Tillett. I can relate in some manner. My father had an accident when I was very young. He's still alive, but he can neither move nor speak. He spends his entire life bedbound and incapable of communicating or looking after him.
Oh, Jesus.
Way.
That's awful.
He was a barrow digger himself, an antiquarian of some renown. He taught me so much, even though I was so young. I think writing this book is my way of carrying on his work. It helps me reclaim those earlier memories of him, and I visit him often to tell him all about my excavations.
Can he hear you?
I've no idea. The doctors aren't sure. I'd do anything to make him better, Mr. Tillett. I'd do anything to bring him back to the man he was. I'm in a state of suspended mourning for a man caught between life and death.
Just dreadful.
We all have our weaknesses. Mine just happens to be my father.
And what of your mother?
A cold woman. We haven't talked in quite some time. I think she blamed me for my father's accident somehow.
You were but a child.
Indeed. She thus saw it fit that a governess should raise me as she spent her life grieving for my father.
Well then, I propose a toast.
A
I don't
toast to
remember any
what?
Tailspin
Shared
song.
sense of loss.
I'll tell you that, Arthur. Now then, enough of this wallowing.
Let us be merry. Another round.
I really
I know what you're trying to do,
But I
Mr.
did.
Tillett.
And another after that.
Shocking. Shocking. On the second night.
The frustrations of my visit to Bewley slipped away with each swill of Stanley's finest ale.
Oh my
I mean,
word.
Yeah.
We had great fun that night, Mr. Tillett and I.
Good grief.
I treasure the memory.
Go on then. Let's hear those
Good
pipes.
Lord.
Sing the song.
You're incorrigible.
Please. You'll make a sad man happy.
Oh, all right then. Clasps, celts, and arrowheads I'll try to claw within my clutch. And if a shield I should espy, I'll vow there ne'er was such.
With popish tricks and relics rare, the priests their flocks do gull. In casting out the earth take care. Huzzah! I've found a skull.
All right.
Interesting.
Yeah. Is that the Tailspin song, Ocean?
New candle.
Yeah, we got a new candle. There's gonna be another dream.
Ooh.
Game saved. Oh, we're controlling the dream. Okay, just walk.
Cool.
Oh,
Is
look
that
at
the
that.
hob?
There's a nice looking fella.
Mm.
Hello, Thomasina.
What is this? Who are you?
I'm the one that saved your father.
What do you mean?
He were here 25 years ago.
My father?
He were deep down with the others.
Oh, he was one of the guys who was working
He
with
went wrong.
his brother.
Mount.
Impossible.
Yeah.
I helped him then, and I can help him again.
I don't understand.
Believe my words. You'll find proof in morning.
What?
Now go.
Ah, so she's. I thought that when she declared she'd do anything to save her dad.
Thing.
Oh.
This is not a dream.
Yeah.
Oh
Cool.
shit.
So she'll knowingly sacrifice herself for her dad, probably.
Okay.
And they've heard and been like, okay, we can get some fresh blood. Do you know what I mean? So they'll like make this pact with them. But the thing is with fairies and shit is I don't think they have to do what they say. Do you know what I mean? I think it's like in the law, I think that they can trick you and stuff, can't they? Be like about tricking you.
Okay.
So it'll probably, I wonder if it'll be that their dad does even get saved or
Yeah. Okay, what's this? It's a book.
What's this?
You need to talk to
Whoops.
what's his name, whose brother was in the thing because her dad obviously worked with her.
Arrived after a decent day's ride from Bakewell. This is a curious place. Locals seem distant. I'm to meet my local contact tomorrow, so it will be an early night for me. I shall try to keep a diary of my stay here and not give up by day 3 of the excavation as usual. Despite the thrill of possible new discoveries, I cannot stop thinking about my dear wife and wonder if I should have left her in her current state.
Oh,
Must have faith
wow.
that she will conquer this bout of illness. True to form, my journal has been abandoned. Let that not speak for the excitement I feel for this excavation. After much preparation, we dig tomorrow. Such an exceptional site with a unique history. As for the dangers, we shall meet them head first. We are prepared. I also sought out a local wise woman yesterday, and she provided me with what? For my beloved nausea.
A tincture.
I am sure she shall be pleased with it upon my return. Okay. Oh, a place of miracles. A planted seed sprouted before our eyes and illuminated our path. Nature's laws hold up no meaning here. But I clutch my tablet with the knowledge that it shall end this. Okay. It's got
Wow.
some. We found the code was simply in the singularity of the characters. All eyes must face towards the 7th Archontic. Okay.
There's your challenge right there. You were asking.
When the sun and the 2 moons meet, the guardian shall be defeated. Okay. Now this is looking like Indiana Jones now.
Yeah, yeah. Where's your
A dead language of reveals the path. For thou art the moon, the chief of the stars. Listen to the things that I have said. Follow the words of my mouth. Reveal thyself to me. I heard a whisper not once, again and again. I will pour out my spirit. Damn.
It appears to be a journal, full of hogwash. I don't recognize the handwriting.
It's your dad's.
Them dads,
Who
yeah.
knows more about it?
Stanley. That's the
Do you
barkeep,
think
right?
Stanley was the other guy? 'Cause he said there was two
Maybe.
others to help.
Miss Bateman, that were quite the tune you treated us to last night.
To be honest, Stanley, I felt better. I take it you slid this journal under my door?
I beg your pardon.
The journal.
Leonard Shoulder was the other guy, of course.
Yeah.
How could have anyone
So it was
else?
Leonard Shoulder, her dad, and then that guy's brother.
All this.
Yeah.
Do you propose that it manifested itself out of thin air?
Well,
Yeah, he might be telling the truth. We know it's Leonard Shoulder.
Understand how else it could have got there?
What's this?
Are you sure there was no one else here overnight?
without doubt.
How very, very peculiar.
So, what does it say inside?
Take a look.
Well, I can't make head nor tail of it.
Neither can I.
Maybe someone else in the village can help you with it.
What do you make of this stone?
That's a funny looking thing. It's got a cockerel on it.
Yes, but have
Where
you...
did you get the stone from? I missed that.
It was on the book. It came with the book with the journal.
Do you ever have strange
Right,
dreams?
Oh, Rabbit Dude.
Me?
Hey, up,
Just
Rabbit
wanted to
Dude.
stop by and say, see
I
ya.
had
What's
one
up?
such dream last night.
See ya.
What were it about?
I don't know if I want to tell him the dream.
Mm,
Maybe we should. I mean, we've been honest with this guy.
I was at Hobbs Barrow,
Oh?
but everything...
I don't know. He sounds a bit off, doesn't he, now?
Peaks soared
Yeah,
in
maybe.
the distance. And there was a creature.
A creature, you say?
Yes, a short-robed fellow. eyes as black as pitch. It told me that my father had been there in Hobbs Barrow many years ago, but something went wrong, and the creature helped him escape. It said that I would find proof in the morning.
Oh, the journal. You've had a premonition, lass.
Ah.
Time for that nonsense. But I'll admit it's a strange coincidence.
Now, what did I tell you about Hobbs Barrow?
That I should leave it alone?
Aye.
Hogwash.
Your dream reminds me of a story from my childhood. An old folk tale about Hobbs Barrow.
What is this folk tale you mention?
Well, when I were a wee boy, there were talk of a goblin. They say he lived inside Hobbs Barrow, hence the name, Hobbs Barrow. Hob, coming from hobgoblin, of course. Unfortunately, I don't remember anything else about it.
I was told not to believe in such fairy tales, Stanley.
Don't close your mind to such things, lass. I'm sure Mr. Shoulder will tell you more.
Perhaps, if I ever meet him. Goodbye.
In the Barrow.
Soon.
Oh.
Good morning, Mr. Kemp.
Good day, Miss Tompkins.
I'm here for his lordship's paper.
Sorry, lass. Mr. Price hasn't dropped them off this morning.
And what about that mayor
He
guy?
actually left the village yesterday.
Indeed, I can vouch for that.
Ma'am?
Good day.
What mayor?
Oh, dear.
Oh, you mean
The
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 landowner?
mayor guy, the mayor guy
please.
where nobody
Our
can go to his
sincerest apologies,
place.
Miss Tompkins.
They get
I'll
shot.
come back in a few days.
If she goes with her, then she might have
Goodbye.
to.
There's a knife. Pick that up. It's been flashing, screaming to be picked up.
Goodness
maybe
me, I can't budge it.
Be careful,
Jeez.
Miss Bateman. You'll cut yourself. I spent all morning trying to get that bloody thing out. I shall be having words with that scoundrel next time he shows his face.
Which scoundrel? Oh, that guy who
The
was
guy
at
that
the bar.
was, he was doing the finger thing.
Curses.
We have our very own Excalibur. It's all yours if you can pull it out, King Arthur.
Maybe I used the trowel.
I do not wish to damage Mr. Kemp's table any further.
All right.
Always with the excuses with
No,
trowel.
Right?
Always.
I do not wish to damage.
All right.
Like
Use
it's
the
not
glove.
already been damaged by the bloody thing.
Peculiar idea.
Well, you put the glove over the blade so you don't cut yourself.
Yeah.
It's not that bad of an idea. All right. I guess there's nothing else. So I guess we're gonna have to leave it for now.
Look, it says on there. Have you seen that?
What?
Put your thing back down. It's got a to-do bit. I've not noticed that before. To do on the right. To do a new.
Oh, convince Mr. Bryden to allow the excavation. Find out more about the mysterious journal. Investigate local folklore. We should be careful to leave no stone unturned, so to speak. Stone unturned. Maybe that stone that we saw over there too. And then there's also the devil's toe thing.
The devil's
something
toe,
like
and there's
that.
also the fossil that you gave to the guy. I don't know if that's got any
Yeah, that too. Oh,
long
shoot.
term.
I'm to convince Mr. Bryden to let me excavate Hobbs Barrow and find out where this journal came from. Curses! I forgot I had this worm in my pocket. Poor thing is dead now. Rest in peace, Kenneth. I've just noticed this matchbox is completely damp from the rain. The match is no use to me anymore.
Oh shit! I wonder if we missed. Those are things that we missed that we should have done.
I think so.
Hmm.
I think so. You would have got a thing for it. Who would you give the worm to? I wonder.
I wonder what the worm's for. Yeah.
I suppose you could have
Maybe it's-
possibly used the match instead of the light saw, instead of the oil.
Well, I was thinking that too, but then like a match wouldn't stay light for that long,
No.
She's
Ah.
busy setting up her stall.
I guess we'll never know. Maybe the red herrings too,
Good day.
I'm still setting up stall. Come back later.
Oh, I'm sorry. The cross denotes this as the site of a...
Well, there's Father Roach.
Can tell you off now.
Good morning, Father.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ah, Miss Bateman, what a pleasure to see you again. Have you
maybe
tracked
not.
down Mr. Shoulder yet?
Don't get me started.
I'll take that as a no.
Indeed.
Ask him about the journal.
Do you recognize this journal?
What a tatty old thing. You ought to take better care of your possessions, Miss Bateman.
It's not mine.
Then whose is it?
That's precisely what I'm trying to find out.
I'm afraid I can't help you. I haven't seen it before.
What do you make of this stone?
I don't recognize the symbol from any Christian iconography.
Ah,
Did you make it yourself?
okay.
No, never mind. What brings you to the...
I'm meeting a couple of young congregation members to go over
Really?
some scripture.
They're
Oh
not
my
young boys,
gosh.
are they?
Join us.
Thank you, Father Roach, but I have quite a busy day ahead of me.
Good lord.
Should you wish to join us later.
Thanks for your time.
Lord be with you.
Right, right.
I wonder if he was just indicating that that cockerel was like, it had an indication it was pagan or something.
Right.
The wise woman. You want to find that wise woman, but that was 25 years ago, wasn't it?
Thomasina!
Well, here's this guy.
Good morning, Arthur.
You look a bit addled. Are you feeling all right?
I am not used to drinking as much as we did.
Aye. My head is pounding.
To tell you the truth, Arthur, I've had a somewhat puzzling morning.
Oh?
Someone slipped this journal under the door of my room.
Whose journal is it?
I have no idea. The text refers to some sort of excavation.
It's her
Stanley
dad's
must
journal.
be playing tricks on you.
He swore his innocence. I thought perhaps you might have done it?
No, it wasn't me. That's for certain. Somehow I have a clear memory of last night.
Post Nook have that
I wonder
clarity
who
on
left
that
me
one.
this journal then.
Mind if I take a closer look?
Post
Please go ahead.
clarity.
For Mr.
Jeez.
Tillett.
Yeah.
The writings of a madman.
I don't disagree. Do the sketches mean anything to you?
No, not at all. But they turn my stomach. You might want to show this to Mother Mildred.
Mother Mildred, that'll be the one.
Who is Mother Mildred?
Some think her a witch.
Aha, she'll want to know about
Aye.
Cockerel
She might
Stone.
be able to help you with the symbols.
Right.
Where can I find her?
She lives alone in a little cottage within Herne Wood here. You
So
shouldn't
that
have
was
too much-
25 years ago, so she must be knocking on a bit, this lady.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Yeah,
What
man.
do you make of this?
it's a good ship.
I'm not sure. It was strapped to the cover.
How mysterious.
I had a splendid time last night.
Aye, I even remember most of it this time. Thanks for listening to me going on. I really appreciate it.
The feeling is mutual. Thank you too, Arthur.
Aww.
Be manning the station.
The line is down. Track damage between Bewley and Bakewell. No trains for a day or more.
Does that mean I'm stranded here?
For the time being, Thomasina.
Capital. Why do people think Mother Mildred, just because a woman lives alone in the woods,
Hold
doesn't
on.
mean she flies about on a broomstick?
There's more to it than that. They say she lays with demons.
Ooh.
Oh,
Hey, that's what they say about me.
Hogwash.
Happened?
some also go to her for potions.
He's
and
saying she's not a witch, she just lives on her own in the countryside.
Oh.
And then he's saying, oh, but they say that she lays with demons. And you're like, well, that's what they said about me. It's a classic, isn't it? It's the same old shit every time.
She burn at the stake sometime soon?
You might
I
have
can't think of anything else.
Bewley, Thomasina, but we're not that.
I actually
Sorry,
actually
Arthur.
have to go.
I only meant to tease.
Oh, right, okay,
Bye.
brilliant.
Hurrah.
So we'll leave it here in the suspense, a cliffhanger. I'll save it. Whoops. All right. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah, thanks for the stream.
Yeah.
you
Thank
later.
you, everybody else. All right. Ick is good. Save. And goodbye.
See you later.